Hi everyone. Now this has been a target I've been desperate to try for ages, months actually. What I've got here is a couple of Firebird targets. I've got an AR-40 and an AQ-40. The 40 just means the diameter of the disc. The AR means reactive, the AQ means quiet, but take my word for it, even these quiet ones are not quite as quiet as they make out. The AR-40 is very noisy and very loud, and there's an awful lot of sparks come off it. But what I want to try to do is to put two of them back to back, like so. This is a normal striker plate that you get with these reactive targets, with the Firebird targets. Normally you would just screw this to something solid, put your target in and shoot it. What I'm going to do is to use a couple of washers, like so, and I'm going to screw these into the striker plate to take up the distance that would normally be used by the recess in the target itself. And I'm going to screw that to a simple plate. Let's just take that screw up. Just a simple nut and washer on the back, like so. Just going to tighten that up. Go on, hold the pin nut, will you? Thank you. So we've now got a couple of washers that take up the distance or the thickness of that plate. Using a bit of double-sided sticky tape, so I'm going to stick these two together. So put a little bit of that on there. Surprisingly, these will not go off no matter how much you hit them with anything. They have to be hit very hard, and normally things like a ball bearing gun or an air pistol will not set them off no matter how close you try to strike them. They have to be hit with something at about 700 feet per second. So I'm going to stick these two back to back, like so. Just make sure they're stuck, and I'm going to put it with the explosive one coming out and the smoky one at the back. So we'll push those into there. I'm going to set that now into the hairy arm stand here. Just screw it in, and then I'm going to take it down the garden and I'm going to shoot the damn thing. So bear with me, let's just see how we get on. Okay, we'll screw it to the hairy arm stand. That's pretty firm. That's not going anywhere. Just make sure that's in place. And we'll take it down the garden. Let's go. Reasonable day today. I'll take this just to the back of the shed, I think. I think here will do. It's going to be a bit difficult to set up other cameras, but I'll see how I get on. In the background there you can see my shooting booth. Various hairy arms targets hanging off there. Slime mites, bow target, all sorts of stuff. But we'll leave this here for now, and then I'll see if I can set up some other cameras, although I think this is going to be a bit difficult. But let's go back up the garden. No neighbours around today. Perfect day for shooting it. This gives you an idea of what it takes to set up some of these shots, but let's see how we get on. Okay, here we go. Here's my BSA Ultra. That's what I'm going to be shooting it with. We'll take this camera down the garden. I've got a couple of other cameras down the garden here. Nice day for it. Down here I've got my shot up camera there. I've got the high speed camera recording there, and just down here I have my sound recorder, and there is the Firebird we're going to try and shoot at, or the Firebirds we're going to shoot at. Let's just take this camera a bit further back. I'll set this one up somewhere around here. Oop, stand up camera. Let's see. That will probably do. Reasonable shot. As you can see, I've got to be pretty accurate between the slow-mo camera and the target. Let's just start everything recording. Okay, sound recorder recording. Let's turn this camera on. Start the slow-mo recording. And Canon camera. Oops. And we'll start that one recording. Go back up the garden. And see what happens. Based on my assumptions, this should be quite loud and quite spectacular. Although the sun's suddenly come out. And it's hard to see anything again. Let's just see if I can see the target. Oh, I can see the target. Right, let's put a magazine in. Put it on fire. I'll take a quick practice shot on the oh, I can't see anything now, the sun's come out. There's a spinner on the right hand side of Hairy Arms' stand. Let's have a go at that one. Okay, so we're reasonably on target. I can't see anything down there now. Oh, it's dreadful. Let's see if I can hit Hairy Arms' spinner again. No, that went straight past. Nevertheless, let's have a go at that Firebird. Here goes. There we go. Yeah, I told you it was going to be loud and noisy and smoky. How good is that? That was brilliant. Bet the neighbours are going to wonder what the hell's gone on there. Oh well. Let's just take this magazine out, put it on safe, and let's fire this off. Put the rifle on safe. And let's go and collect everything up. Let's see what the camera's caught. That looked pretty good to me. Let's just take this camera further down the garden. Let's just see what actually happened. As you can see, there's still smoke pluming up there. My word, the neighbours are going to love me. What happened here then? Well, everything got blasted out of the tube. I haven't got a clue where they went, but we'll find out. No doubt the slow-mo camera will show me what went on. Well, we'll take everything back up the garden. No doubt the neighbours are probably going to wonder, what the fuck has he just done? But the neighbours know I actually do stuff like this anyway, so thanks for watching.